start off our movement prep with upper body rolling. You should do this before every exercise. You're going to start off, keep one arm straight overhead, and you're going to take the other arm and reach across your body. Crunch up, reach across your body. Keep your legs still and reach as far as you can, getting as much movement through your spine. You'll come back, reach back with your arm. Keep your legs still. Now we have opposite elbow, opposite knee rolling. You will take left elbow to right knee, extend your off arm and leg, and you're going to roll to the side. Keep your feet off the ground, nice and slowly. Try and keep elbow and knee in contact. Come back without pushing off the ground with your off foot or off arm. You'll do same elbow, same knee rolling. For this, you'll take right elbow to right knee, cross your left arm across your body so you're not tempted to use it. Left foot's off the ground, you roll to your side. And back, do not let your foot touch or your elbow push off the ground. We have get-ups for this. You will reach up with one arm, cross your other arm across your body. All right, once you're sitting up with the opposite leg, you're going to bring it in. Try and come up by pushing down through your knee and without rotating your body out to the side. You'll come back doing the opposite motion. Bear crawls, you want to be in a flat back position, knees and hips bent at 90, and you'll slowly move forwards. Opposite elbow, opposite knee moving. And then you'll move backwards after about 20 feet. Inchworm crawl. You want to keep your legs straight. You'll stay on the balls of your feet and your hands, and you're going to move forward. Motion should just be through your ankles and through your hands, moving opposite arms and legs at the same time. Forwards 20 feet and backwards 20 feet. Keep your legs straight. As pigeon with a twist, you will cross your one leg in front of the other. Keep your back leg as straight as you can. And then try and reach your arm through so that you're twisting. And good. Iron crosses. You will lift one leg up. You're going to rotate over. Do not let your opposite shoulder blade come off the ground. As far as you can. Back up, down, and then you'll proceed with the other side. Scorpion kicks. You'll lay on your stomach. You're going to lift up your leg, cross over, trying to touch the opposite hand. Try and keep your chest down on the ground and back, and you'll repeat both directions. Man push-up. You're going to be in a push-up position. Step your one foot outside of your hand. And then from this you want to do a push-up. Try and keep your back leg straight and get as low as you can, feeling a stretch through your hip. Spider-Man position with your foot up outside of your hand. You'll take your inside hand by your foot, reach down across your body, then reach out, try and look towards the ceiling, and back down. Shoulder press with arms on the wall. You want to sit in a butterfly position with your low back against the wall, and then you're going to do shoulder press. Try and drag the back of your hands and the back of your elbows up and down the wall. Sleeper stretch with clamshells. Sleeper stretch is with the upper body, where you have your arm in front of you. Try and rotate down with your palm towards the ground. While holding that, you're going to do a clamshell with your lower legs, going up and down. Squeeze with your glutes and try to keep your low back from rotating backwards. Cross-body stretch with a hip flexor stretch. In this, you're going to get into a forward lunge position. Push your hips as forward as you can so you get a stretch through your hip flexor on the knee that's down on the ground. In that position, you'll do a cross-body stretch, pulling your arm across your body so you feel a stretch in the back of your shoulder. For reach, roll, lift, you're going to start in a kneeling position. Try and sit your hips as far back onto your heels. Then you're going to push your hand out as far as you can. You're going to rotate so that your bicep is facing up and your elbow is down to the ground. And then lift your hand off the ground, trying to minimize as much rotation as you can. Then you pull back in and repeat. Toes elevated and heels elevated. You'll start off with about a 2-inch step. Put your toes on. You're going to reach up to the sky. Hang down, trying to touch your toes to stretch out your hamstring. Do this 10 times. And then you'll turn around. Put your heels on the block or step. Reach up to the sky. Hang down for hamstring stretch. And you'll do that 10 times also. Single arm, single leg shoulder press. You're going to want to stand on the opposite leg of the arm that you're pressing with. As you press up, make sure you keep your abs tight and balanced. You'll do that 5 times each arm. Try to stay as balanced as you can. Rows, grab lightweight, no more than 20 pounds. You're going to start off with a push-up. At the top, you're going to do a row with one arm. Come back down and switch arms. When doing this, try to keep your hips from swaying from side to side, or from your hips from rotating, or your back feet from lifting up. Repeat 6 times. Wrestler twist. You're going to put one end of the bar into the ground, hold the other. You're going to start off by pivoting your feet, and then as you come down into a lunge, bring the bar down in front of your body with your elbows straight. Come back up. Do not let your elbows bend, and don't let the bar touch your thigh. Horizontal pull-ups. For this, you want to either have a ball, stability ball under your feet, or a bench. From this position, you're going to pull up as far as you can and back down. When doing this, try not to lead with your hips. Try and keep your body in a stiff plank position. This is your I, Y, T, goalpost, and W routine. You're going to start off on your stomach. Look your head down at all positions. You're going to lift up. Keep your thumbs toward the ceiling. Hold for 15 seconds. Then you're going to go to your Y position. Lift up. Hold for 15 seconds. Go to your T position. Lift up. Hold for 15 seconds. All positions, your thumb should be towards the ceiling. A, you're going to be back here. Pinch your shoulder blades together, thumbs toward the ceiling. Next will be a W. Come up into a Y. Pull your elbows down. Hold for 15 seconds. And then goalpost. You'll have your elbows at 90 and shoulders at 90. Hold for 15 seconds. Good. Neck. You're going to lay on your back, palms out, arms out, palms up. You're going to lift your head up off the ground. You're going to make a double chin and try and drop your head as low to the ground as you can. Hold that position. After 15 seconds, you're going to slowly side bend your ear down to shoulder. You'll do that 10 times each direction very slowly. Try and maintain your chin tuck position. Once 10 are done, you're going to then rotate. You'll be shaking your head no. Nice and slowly maintaining the chin tuck position. After 10, you're then going to nod your head yes. At the top, get a good chin tuck position, and you'll repeat 10 times. Bent row, you will make sure you're in a position that your hips are back. And as you row up, you want to go with a smooth, slow motion as high as you can and back down with control. Keep your back still. Don't use momentum to whip the weight up as if you're starting a lawnmower. Dumbbell pullover. You'll lay on a bench. Make sure you keep your low back down at all times. Slowly let the weight back. Keep your elbows as straight as you can, and then you're going to come up. Make sure your low back does not arch off the bench. And you will repeat 5 times. Box squat. Grab a 24-inch box, and you will stand on one leg. Slowly squat down. Try and keep your knee in a position so that it does not fall in. And you will come up and down. Try and control your body so that your off foot does not touch. Dom is going to demonstrate poor technique here where his knee moves out or where his knee moves in and he loses balance. Do not do that. Front squat reverse lunge. You're going to start off with the bar in a front squat position. Make sure your elbows are out in front of your face. Make sure you round your shoulders in the back so you have proper elbow position. Then start off by stepping up. You're going to have your knee up, toe up in good running form. You're going to step back into a reverse lunge. Keep most weight on your front leg and come back up. Hold your balance and then come back down. Good. Post delt raise. For this you want to bend over similar to an RDL position, and then you're going to want to bring your elbows up and back and then back down. Try and pinch in between your shoulder blades at the top. Shoulder tubing. You're going to grab a tubing band, put a towel in between your elbow and your side, pinch that towel down with your elbow, and you're going to rotate out as far as you can before you compensate and back in. You'll perform 15 times. This should be a slow, smooth motion. And then you will turn to the other direction and performing the other pulling in towards your body. Same motion, just opposite direction. And walk, you want to be in a squat position, athletic position, and then you're going to take small steps to the side. Make sure you keep tension on the band. If you do not have a band, just stay in a squat position and take steps. You'll move side to side about 20 yards, and then forwards and backwards in the same position. Small steps, and then backwards. Stay nice and low. Standing T's and Y's, you're going to be in a bent over position, and you're going to slowly raise your arm up to the side, similar to the T's from day one, and back down, slow and controlled. You will perform 10 of these, and then you'll perform Y's, where you come up to the front and down, nice and slow. 10 reps also. Front squat. He will have the bar in good front squat position, elbows out in front with his shoulders rounded. He will have his feet hip width apart. He will then squat down nice and low and back up. Single leg RDL. You're going to stand on one leg and you're slowly going to tip forward with a slight bend in your stance leg. Come back up. As you're doing this, try and keep your leg that you kick back as straight as you can. And keep a bend in your low back. Incline bench row. You're going to set up a bench press for an incline bench. Lay your stomach on it, then you're going to row up, pinch your shoulder blades at the back, and back down. Forward lunges and backwards lunges with resistance. You're going to get a band, and he's going to lunge forward against resistance. Nice and smooth, strong, powerful steps. Take 5 steps forward, and then he's going to reverse lunge against the resistance. Pull him back, make him control. To reverse lunge, pulling from the opposite direction. Strong steps, try not to let your feet touch in between. And then you pull him and he resists, coming forwards. Front plank. Rise up onto your elbows and toes. On this, you want to tighten up your abdominal muscles by sucking your belly button. Make sure your low back is nice and flat. Do not raise your hips up. You're going to hold for 30 seconds. Side plank, you will rise up on one elbow, and your feet, make sure your feet are stacked. Raise your opposite elbow so that your position is straight, up and down. Keep abs tight. Hold for 30 seconds.